Hi, I'm Shannon McGee, strategic business coach and franchise owner with Network in Action here in Nashville area, Middle Tennessee, and nationwide. And today I have Ted Ilanchelian with CMIT Solutions. Thanks for joining me today, Ted.
Hey, Shannon, thank you. And you are one of the few people who can say my name without hesitating even for a second. So I appreciate that for that. And I know because you listened when I told you how to pronounce that. Thank you. Thank you
I
for
love
having me.
that. I love it. I'm glad to have you here with me today. So tell me a little bit more about your entrepreneurial journey. I love to hear how people get to where they are in owning a business.
Okay, Shannon, you used to be in the IT space, so you were always wondering how I ended up in this space, and I think that journey started. I'm a mechanical engineer by trade, and I was working for a engineering company here in Franklin, Tennessee. That's what moved me to Middle Tennessee in the first place. And during that process, I was managing the sales team. We were the technical sales team, and I was managing the North American market. During that time, one of the incidents that brought me to have a closer working relations with the IT person in that company, because we need to set up a system for our salespeople to,
Mhm.
uh, take care of our clients in a better way. So we started a project, what is called the Genesis, because we started from the beginning and then, encompassing everything. During
Yeah.
that time, you won't believe I realized there is no company, every company is a technical company, technology company. There is no, I used to think about before that incident or before that experience, I used to think, I'm an engineering company. I'm working for an engineering company. There are technology companies, there are manufacturing companies. And at that point, I realized that distinction is gone. We are all a technology. We are all a technical company. We are all technology. And that's when I left the corporate world, I was looking into, and that's what I was thinking. The first thing is, okay, my company that I was working with, they had a big IT department that took care of everything because it's a huge corporate, right? So what are all the small businesses in my region doing? And how are they getting help? And that's what made me to jump into this space. And I joined CMIT in 2017. I've been doing this for a while now, and having that technical background for that project, which is 2 years, that propelled me into this space.
I love this. And you said something very interesting. So we're all technology companies, especially in today's day and age. It's just rapidly changing. We're also all in sales. That's a whole nother discussion, but people don't understand that, there's not a transaction that happens in business that a sale isn't made. And that's from every single employee, in your company and how they project themselves, right? So as I said, whole nother discussion, but those are things people don't think about. So tell me a little bit more about CMIT and what solutions you provide and how you're helping folks in this ever-changing technology and cybersecurity and risk and all of that.
So, being an engineer, I'm a little bit conservative most of the time. So what it means is I'm not going to jump on anything that's just flashing new. Okay. The first question is that required? Is that important? Is that something that's going to change? If yes, then we will look into this, and then we will have a plan on how quickly that needs to be adapted to our environment. For example, AI, for example, AI is not new. A lot of people think AI is new. The Gen AI is new, but the AI has been there for a while. So we were looking into this one, and last year, end of the third quarter, we know we need to do whatever it is, and then we started installing it, and we started implementing everything AI to help our clients. So to get back to your question, CMIT is a franchise. It's all over in the U.S., and we have over 250 locations, and I am managing the office here in Middle Tennessee. And what we do is we basically help businesses to manage their IT infrastructure and technology. We just don't stop there. We also, work with our clients to see, hey, one of the things I ask my clients is, what is your plan for the next year and the next 5 years? And then incorporate that into our IT planning and tell them, hey, this is something we want to talk about. So it's not like, okay, let's replace that computer. We do that. But that's not just. We talk about, okay, what are the next steps that you're thinking? Because I'm working with. That's one of the pleasures of this job is working with this, very smart business people. Shannon, you are a co-business. How many times I come to you and ask you a question, and vice versa, right? We exchange ideas, we help each other. So that's what I do. So primarily, what I do is I help them businesses in the Middle Tennessee area, and then to help them not just, I don't want them to think like I'm just an IT guy. We help them with IT, obviously, technology management, cybersecurity, which is an important one. We can talk about that for an hour, but I just want to tell people, if you think cybersecurity is not for you, think again, because like I said, we established already every company is a technology company. And if you are in that space, you are going to be affected by one or another. We are talking about every day. And then also to help them propel into the business. So what I want them is, you imagine you work with a good CPA. You are not going to look into what the 1040 is changing this year. You are not going to do that. You trust somebody else to do that. That's what when we come to the technology space, we want them to, give it to us. And then of course, we are there to answer everything, help them guide where they need to be and what it is. And then also, the other thing is business cash flow. Cash is king. We all know that, right? So I work with the business owners to make sure what is, we don't want, remember I told you, I don't want to put anything that's just flashy new, right? We want
Yeah.
to evaluate every single client and their situation and see what is the optimal, the best solution for them that gives them the best ROI so that they can take care of, because we want to grow with our clients.
Well, everybody needs technology help. And for most of us, it's very intimidating. It's only getting scarier. The cyber, as you said, you could talk a whole hour on cybersecurity and different apps now, right? Everything is subscription based these days. And there's just so many things. And to having an outside expert that can have those conversations with you and help you, decide what tools can help you grow and reduce risk, right? Mitigate risk. What a great, partnership for that. So Ted, if someone wanted to get a hold of you, what's the best way to reach you?
So they can call CMIT here and the 615-850-7175. Again, the number is 615-850-7175. Or they can send an email, brentwood@cmitsolutions.com. Those are the easiest way, but you can always, search us online and reach out to us.
That sounds great. Well, thanks for joining me today, Ted.
Thank you for having me, Shannon. It's a pleasure talking with you.